Hello everyone, welcome to New Vibes Only. My name is Garethos, and today we're playing Mechabellum. This is actually one of three games, I should say, that I played against this gentleman or lady. What just happened? I'm currently playing a bit of Abyss, and I went for the Giant Spec. I love Giant Spec or Aerial Spec if I can get them. He took Sabertooth. And we actually had on this night 3 games in a row. This was the one that I managed to win. And they beat me quite soundly on 2 others. I was getting quite annoyed. And so I decided to play this pack. I didn't even see that I was playing against this person again. And I was quite surprised when I ended up playing against them 2 more times. So they are starting with Tarantulas and Fangs. They're quite an aggressive player. They like to line up on the asymmetrically on the front. So I'm also lining up the same way. I go for the Void Eyes and the Sledgehammers. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to do a nice, kind of what he did to me in the game before. And I was just like, I'd lost, and I thought this was really cool. I'm going to try and use it and see what happens. Get some Fangs. He gets the Void Eyes that go obviously very well with Tarantulas. Or they, I'm just saying he, I'm sorry, I don't know if you're a he or a she. So they grab the same thing as me. And I'm setting up on this side, and then I think, okay, no, I don't want to do that. I saw the thing. I'm going to set up on this side a user formation, plan formation. I was like, that's okay. I want things a bit differently. I do run the electromagnetic armor on these guys, but I do also have carry techs, so I can have them as versatile as I want. And I luckily set up on the same side as they were going to set up, and it's a headbutt. I get my Fangs running out of time because I decided to set everything up again. And they also make Sabertooth, so they will get the Sabertooth later on. 1 Fang behind there, 1 Fang over there, another Fang over there, and we lock on quite quickly onto the Tarantula, but it also locks onto my guys, and it's very strong units. My Sledgehammers unfortunately were behind, and so they couldn't tank the Tarantula. We do kill the 1 Tarantula, and it's a pretty good round for us. I'm going to go a bit quickly through it, because you can see I'm definitely going to win this round. There's only some chaff left. My tower here is going to kill the chaff, and that is going to be all she wrote for the first round. Pretty standard. Which is whoever has better positioning in the headbutt is going to win it. And he put 2 of his units on that side. I didn't have any. So now he's got units that side. I don't have any units. And he's going to put everything on this side. We get the unit drop. Rhino Assault. We've got a couple of things that are nice here. Extended Range Stormcallers. Improved Phoenix. Improved Sabertooth. He might have taken. But no, we take the tempo play. Going for dropping that Rhino. I drop mine right here at the back. And he's also going to drop his right at the back over there. Now we've got... I've got to have to look at what's coming in. They play their rounds quite slowly, thinking very deep in the tank. And it shows that they really put a lot of thought into this game, because they do really cool plays. They're going to get 2 crawlers. I'm going to start getting some more DPS. I think my guys were not getting through this Tarantula fast enough. I'm going to get some marksmen. In the last game they played against me, they did the same thing. They had marksman Void Eyes. I do stick a missile on that side to take care of this little flank. And then I take it away, and I'm like, no. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. Really wasn't. I didn't want to lose again. I was quite upset about losing. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to do things another way around. I sell that, then I unsell it. Really not sure what I want to do. Sell that, buy the same thing again. Okay, I do want to do that. Put the tanks there in front. He puts a crawler in front over here. And he puts a crawler at the back where I'm going to drop this. It will slow me down. And I put my missile there, end up doing the same thing. He puts a missile, they put a missile there too. Sorry, just turn around here, we'll look at this. His drop is going to land, mine's going to land in a bunch of crawlers, so be delayed. His is going to head straight for the tower. Unfortunately, that means my tower doesn't attack those as well. I do get quite half damage down on this and kill all of his Void Eyes, so I do have a lot of units waiting. Which means I'm probably going to win this again as soon as this runs out. We'll get the long debuff. There we go, I kill that. I start attacking this just with a little bit, like I get 1 shot into it. I take the tower. I manage to get a few shots into his Rhino. I have plenty of units left. I'm not going to lose this round. Very good. And look, things are looking good for me. I'm feeling great. Getting a bit of damage. I'm thinking, okay, this is much better than the last couple of games. Heading into round 3, we do get our unit drop. Now, I was thinking... out of all of these, the Wasp can beat everything except for the Farseer, so I'm going to take the Farseer. He ends up not taking the Wasp and taking the Scorpion instead and going into Scorpions, because of course I have Sledgehammers, and what's good against Sledgehammers and Void Eyes? Beautiful Scorpions. I do put money into some shields. I'm not sure, I don't know why I did that, because I thought maybe Stormcallers or something, because I do have a slow field. I thought maybe you'd put Stormcallers down and hit me with Stormcallers. I buy another Marksman, put him on this side. I've got my Farseer on that side. I wanted him to take care of those fangs, but then I forgot he gets his Sabertooth, and so they put the Sabertooth on that side, get a more DPS on that side. Me having nothing there, Sabertooth will take the tower in one shot, and so I'm not happy about that. Get my Void Eyes a couple of levels, and that's about it. Now we've got a lot of time left, and he is going to think about it a little bit. Okay, cool. Go into the next round. Now I've got these horrible Scorpions coming at me, and a Sabertooth on that side. And a Sabertooth is going to kill the Farseer quickly because there's no chaff on this side. I'm building everything on one side. As soon as that Scorpion starts firing into this group, he's going to wreck it. And now there's beautiful late crawlers are coming in. I'm starting to lose Void Eyes. That gets taken down by the Sabertooth. These guys are stuck on chaff. His chaff was definitely better than mine, or their chaff was definitely in the beginning. You can see when we get to the next round, they've got more chaff than I have, and I am not doing well. Almost killed that. One more shot, but then they take the tower, so that shot doesn't happen. And my marksmen are dead with nothing left in front of them. So I'm like, oh no, I'm losing again. What am I going to do? We're going to round 4 now. They do a kind of sneaky play. I see Elite Giant Manufacturing. I take it right away, efficient, because I'm Giant Spec. They actually sell the Tarantula and do a normal round 4 play where they go into Vulcans. Sell the Tarantula, get a Vulcan. Because the Vulcan's going to clear all my chaff. I don't have a lot of chaff. And I thought I'm going to go into Raidens. I thought Raidens are great. He doesn't have anything to take my air out except Fangs. And Fangs are going to die to Raidens. They're not going to kill the Raidens. He doesn't have that many Fangs. These two are going to die. And then I change my mind. There comes the Vulcan. I did a lot of changing my mind this game, but ended up being okay. It wasn't too bad. And now we have a bit of a wait here. Okay, I decide I'm going to go for hackers, because what I was stuck on was big units. I cleared all the chaff. I ended up stuck against big units. I get myself some crawlers. I put the hacker here to take care of that got cleared. And I think I'm going to start hacking his units and use onions to kill him, because he doesn't have too much chaff. There, I stick it right in the middle behind everything. Get range, of course. I feel like hackers without range are just useless. And they get killed very easily, especially against these big units. He put down a rocket over there, in case I do a cheeky flank. And playing Stagehammers, I could be doing the Stagehammer thing. And that's it. We go into the next round. Let's see what we can do. We start hacking some small units. I only have one hacker, level 1, so it's not going to be that spectacular. And he's clearing my chaff house. I do lock on to the Vulcan straight away. It's getting taken down a bit by the marksman. And then I get it. And I get that one. Now everything is shooting his own Vulcan, which is great. I still got a lot of chaff coming in here. That late crawler is coming in. This side is taking over. My hacker has not hacked anything big yet on this side. Now there's not enough time for him to hack. And unfortunately, that's my dreams, hopes gone. Getting a little bit low here. Almost half my health gone. I'm not very happy. Round 5 is coming down. We have advanced targeting. We have lightning storm, underground threat, strike count. I just skipped. I didn't want to spend the money, and they took the storm, and that is going to be really good for them. I wanted to try and start doing my favorite thing, which is getting an Abyss. I think Abyss is going to clean up here. There's nothing really to stop me. He didn't take any of the anti-air stuff. So Abyss it shall be. And it's going to get parked, I think, right over here. Which means not going to get struck too much by the thunder. And it is going to be able to kill stuff. And I think about putting it that side. I think maybe I can just get it to go straight for the tower. So we're getting some... I get the mobile beacon. I want to beacon this unit this way because I'm just losing it. It's not helping. I can put it into this whole group and it'll help this group instead. I put down a missile. We've got range on the Scorpions. we've got, yeah, 2 missiles from me. I want to destroy these as quickly as possible so that my hacker could start hacking things. The chaff is just getting me. I've got enough chaff clear if I can just get through this front line of chaff. He actually puts down a missile there as well. I do put the abyss on that side. I think I can go straight for the tower. Nothing's going to stop it. It's got a couple of fangs. This totally decimates me. Such a good spell. It strikes really, really well. Killed everything I had. Basically, my whole force here got killed. And then the poor Farseer got there at the end. But there was nothing that could take me out. Except some fangs. And I'm going to fast forward because it's just basically my abyss mopping up the whole map. Because there's literally nothing except a couple of fangs that can do any damage to it. And his crawlers get the tower. My abyss decides it's going to kill a turret instead. There's those few fangs attacking it, and they're not going to kill it. It's got 66,000 health. It's not going to die. And it wipes out his entire force. I think, oh, this is great. My abyss is doing a great job. Of course, my opponent is very, very smart, and the abyss is going to get a level as well, because it's destroying so many things. Being a really good opponent, of course, they know what to do when I go into abyss. The first thing they're going to get is, of course, a melting point. And I know this. I know this player is really, really good. I think they're going to do a very clever thing and build a melting point over here. So what am I going to do? They take the shield, and I take the speed. I want to get to the towers fast. I buy another abyss. And even though it looks like it's going to be upgraded, it's not. It's the void eyes that can get upgraded. I start getting some more chaff. He gets a cheeky flank over here. I put this crawler here. I sell this abyss. There comes the melting point. And I buy another abyss, level that tower, and move this abyss onto this side. It's still too close, but there was no space to put it anywhere else. I'd have to put it like back here. Get missiles going down. He puts 2 sets of fangs here in front. We've got another crawler back there. And I think I'm being very sneaky. I once again beacon this guy a little bit further back this time. Last time he ended up running right into the guys because there was, of course, a spell. We've got another missile going down here to kill more chaff. And I think I'm being very, very clever. Get my abysses on this side. And we'll just clear up this side. And then hopefully we've got enough left over to put in front of this melting point. We do buy extra recruitment. The shield goes down over here. I think I just needed chaff. I got more chaff because he's killing all my chaff. If I can kill this Vulcan before my chaff all dies, great. He's expecting there to be an abyss up there. There isn't one. The abyss now clears that quickly. We start hacking things. The hacker grabs that. Unfortunately, it's going to die. Yeah, it gets it. And now we have lots of little units in front. He's got his Rhino, which I also steal. Unfortunately, he locks straight on. Now that's a level 2 tower, and those fangs are not going to get it clear very quickly. We get rid of that Scorpion. We get rid of this Scorpion. We start hacking. We're going to hack this Sabertooth. It's going to get targeted, and unfortunately that brings this melting point this way. My marksman, unfortunately, is shooting at nothing. Shooting at chaff. I have some chaff here. I have a lot of guys in front. He's finally getting to that tower. But I'm clearing the chaff in front. I start to hack him, and unfortunately I lose the tower right as I'm starting to hack. But I have lots of little fangs. And this is really good for me. Those fangs all die. I've still got lots of fangs in front. I actually end up managing to hack the melting point, and that means I'm not going to lose this round. It's now my melting point. I've got the abyss. The little fangs can't kill it. The abyss is full health, basically. And so that is another one. And I have a hacker left, so that's a nice bit of damage for me. And I think, okay, this is great. I'm turning it around now. But of course, my opponent is going to get more melting points. And I know he's going to get more melting points, so I have to prepare for that. We get a really nice unit drop. And I see myself some chaff. My opponent is going to take the Wraith. I think I need chaff. And also, I've just recently put incendiary bombs back. And I have a way to now deal with his chaff a bit faster. So I get my own kind of Vulcan. I've got incendiary bombs here to take those out. I buy myself more fangs. The reason being is I want to build shields on them. I get another hacker and I put it on this side, and this hacker is going to be pivotal actually in this round. I put some more fangs in front. I give all my fangs shields. I think I need to make sure my chaff is surviving longer, because that's going to keep my abyss from dying. I get upgrades. We've got enhanced range. We're learning. We've leveled up the hacker, of course. We want to hack faster. He puts down another shield, because that's going to be very good against my hackers, obviously. But the abysses should clear the shields. Very nice. Unfortunately, it's going to stop my rockets, but these guys are just out of the shield. So fire does go under shields, so that's not a problem. And we're going to keep an eye on this side. We once again beacon him around. I want to kind of make the Farseer run along behind and shoot over these units, so he can shoot while he's running. We get the electromagnetic barrage and range and a tower level up and a tower level up this side also. Spending his money and putting one bomb here. Now watch these rockets. There they go. The chaff is dying. No chaff in front of my little guys, and then my chaff is all okay. So that's great, unless they walk in the flames. I'm starting to hit things that I need to hit, because all the chaff died, and now the chaff unfortunately gets in front. And he's doing a very good job on this side. My chaff here is too slow. Now, keep an eye on what's happening on that side over there. We lose the abyss. This abyss is locked on. That abyss is locked on. Very, very bad days for me. So we actually managed to hook that, but he locks on, and this locks onto the tower instead, and so that's not great for us. We do manage to kill, I think, one more of those, and so that wasn't great for me, and now we're unfortunately going to lose this round. So that side wasn't too bad. We did pretty good there. He's gonna lock on quickly, and then he just secure the chaff. My tower goes down. So now I actually didn't lose too badly, but now I feel, oh no, these guys are getting locked on too quickly. I have to do something about these melting points. They are going to kill me if you just buy more melting points or more chaff, and then I'm in a lot of trouble. We come to here, and I make a bit of a mistake here, in that I buy one of these, thinking I wanted to put it on Giant, remembering, oh, I can't put it on Titans, obviously. Thinking I wanted to buy another Giant and put it on, and then I ended up not using it. I think it was a bit of a waste. I'm going to be a bit indecisive here of what to do. And this cost me a couple of times against him. I did get more crawlers, and I bought Subterranean Blitz, which makes them a lot more resistant to dying, especially against these big units. It makes them a lot stronger. I could have actually gone something like Loose Formation as well, but I think... and that might actually have been better, but I want them to be a bit faster, get in faster. We've got a Vulcan. I think I buy the Vulcan. I'll put the production line in the Vulcan. Don't. He's got another Vulcan here. And I think, oh no, this isn't working. I'm going to buy another hacker. I'm going to put the hacker of this side as well. I've got a hacker over here. I've got more chaff over here. We've got speed and range from my opponent. I'm getting range. He's leveling up his melting points. I haven't leveled up my abyss yet. I've only got 350 left. I buy the speed. I start buying rockets. I want to kill this chaff quickly. I'm hoping my chaff's going to survive. And I actually have so much money left and I didn't know what to do with it. And I bought electromagnetic armor for my Void Eyes. And we'll see how this round goes. Again, keep an eye on this side now, because something happens there. We're getting in, we're actually hitting the Vulcan straight away. Now my chaff didn't die. Do you see? Now I'm starting to lock onto these back units with my hackers, which is really good. And unfortunately his guys got in front just in time. I'm hacking his units. My chaff here is getting in front. And look here, we actually won on this side. This was the important part. We actually won on the weak side. And now they don't stand a chance. We hack the melting point. And that is that. Lots and lots of damage going through. Not enough to kill them. Almost. 172, I think. Okay, great. Now I'm got him on the ropes. We get a couple of nice things here. This could have been great. I ended up taking Incendiary Bomb. I probably should have taken Orbital Bombardment or Missile Strike instead. They get Steel Ball because, of course, they have lots of Giants to put Steel Balls into. I take the fire. It doesn't proved to be a good choice. So my opponent is really spending their money quite wisely. I put the fire right over there. I know I'm going to kill these front ones very quickly. I grab swarm missiles. Normally I would grab Dark Companion, but I felt like there was just too many ways for it to get locked on. My opponent gets 2 more Void Eyes, buys them also the electromagnetic armor, and we get all the usual things. We're loaning, getting the range, getting the speed. I've got as much chaff as I can fit down. I need more chaff to stay in front of all these cool things that I've got, these hackers. My opponent buys the sticky oil bomb, because of course they got the Vulcans, so setting my stuff on fire and killing it would be great. I've got a little flank that's up there, by the way, that had been going for a while. And he's got another Vulcan up there, and that's pulling that flank. And I'm hoping that I can just have enough to get through. He's going to put down his shields. Really running late. 500 supply still there. I've spent everything I got. They slammed down shields all over where I've placed the thing, so that was just a waste. I should have really gone for the bombardment. It would have at least done damage to the shields. They didn't spend all their money, I don't think. And this is quite... I'm going to slow this down a little bit. This is quite a battle going on here. We've got shields down. The fire is really catching me. He's got lots of range on his Vulcans, but I'm still getting close enough. I've still got lots here. I've still got guys, shielded fangs coming behind. Haven't gotten through the shield. Finally get through the shield on that side. We're hacking here the Scorpion. The electromagnetic armor is working. Lots and lots of missiles. And the swarm missiles actually turned out to be quite good. It helped me clear everything. We start converting his stuff. Getting a unit like this Abyss that doesn't kill the thing outright, but gets it low enough for the hacker to take it apart is really good. We get the tower. We start hacking this guy. He's stuck on a high-level unit. And that is, they say, is that. What just happened? Finally, I got a victory against this person. And I think that was quite a battle. I did make 1 or 2 mistakes. Like I said, getting that, if we look here, getting this steel ball production line and then just not using it. That was 200 supply that I just didn't use. Getting this when they had lots of money to buy shields, when I should have gotten that or this. I could have destroyed one of these late crawlers with it, because he wouldn't have shielded all over the map. Could have destroyed a late crawler here. I could have destroyed, you know, maybe this one over here, or something like that. But otherwise, I think played it pretty well. I liked the Abyss, and moving the Abyss to this side, selling and moving it, it did cost me that deployment, but it meant that he didn't lock on and he'd already put a unit out of position for me to win that round. The swarm missiles ended up seeming to work quite well. As I said, normally I'd get Dark Companion just to clear chaff, but I thought if a Dark Companion spawns here, that's just going to lock straight on it. And I had enough chaff clear and enough chaff, I felt. So yeah, that was it. Thank you. What just happened? Really great games that evening. I appreciate it. You taught me a lot. I'm glad I got to win one of the matches. And from me, Viberz, that's all. Until next time in Mechabellum. Adios, guys. Bye-bye.